Hey everybody, welcome to another itserver.com vlog. Today I'm doing sort of a vlog about why I like Macs, because I know a lot of PC users wonder why people would ever choose a Mac over a PC. And I'm going to tell you why I do and don't like Mac, but first I'm going to start off with why I don't, just so I end off on a good note. So the first thing is, I use a lot of Finder windows. Say I want to open up an app, I go to my applications folder. Let's say while I'm opening that application, I forget to close this window. I need to go in and get a file to edit or something, an Aperture, and then I just get a ton of Finder windows open, and I have to go back and close them all. That's why I really, really want a tabbed Finder, and I know there are apps for that, but there's no plugin for Finder. There's no built-in solution to make Finder tabbed, so it's much more condensed into one window. I know the great thing is, though, with like Safari and iChat, they're starting to get the idea that tabbed is the way to work, and I've noticed a lot of Adobe products offered tab solutions too. It just keeps the desktop, like if you're a one-window guy, like I love Spaces, I'd love to use it, but I just can't see myself switching every now and again. I just can't remember to do that, so I just keep it on one space, and it just gets too cluttered for me to work with. So tabs is definitely something I really think they should add in the 10.7 update, and they should add it to as many apps as they can, because there's one thing I need is to get more organized when I'm working on things. The second thing I really want them to add is more customization, the ability to customize the user interface. So say I wanted to make the dock a glossy black with like a white outline, kind of like you design a web page in iWeb. You can really customize any last detail you want to customize. You can do that. I really think that since that's a philosophy with a lot of their applications, they should apply it to their operating system.
It's 5:30.
And one more thing I want that isn't exactly it goes with Mac software, but it's not exactly Mac OS X. It's add-ons for Safari. Now, there may or may not be add-ons out there, but I know the one reason I love Firefox is because I can add add-ons like little slots that pop out of the video. Pop out of the browser. Like I can have on the right side, I can have like a Twitter add-on, and the left side, I can have, say, my Facebook status and update it right from the browser as I'm looking at a web page. So that's something I'd want to see in Safari. Now I'm finally going to show you some of the things. I'm finally going to actually do something with the screen. Probably should have recorded video first, because the first part was a lot of talking, but okay, so what do I like about Mac OS X? Here's where I start actually moving around. So what do I like? One of the things I like the most is definitely the user interface. The user interface is very clean. I'm personally an artist, graphic designer. As you can see, I made the wallpaper in the background. Looks kind of gothic, but I like the way it looked. Yeah, I really like how they were really creative about it. They weren't very strict and uniform and business-like. I know Windows XP and Windows Vista and Windows 7 now have all kind of opened up and gotten a little more and more flashy with their design, but Apple is a company who's had that from the beginning, and they haven't just had it in software. They're the company who's had it in their hardware too. Every last detail of any product they've ever had has had just amazing. I personally know the name of the artist, Jonathan Ive, that designs a lot of their stuff. He is just incredible. The way they design their products and their software. Their design is just incredible. I can't even think of any other word to describe it. The second thing I like is speed. So I'm going to show this by opening up an application. Let me think of one that's, Firefox. That's cross-platform. If your PC users are watching, let's watch how fast this starts up. I've had this computer for over a year. Typically on a PC, it'll start up. Downstairs on my our home PC, takes a good 3 minutes to start. So far, I believe it's been like 20 seconds. Trying to watch the clock at the same time. So basically, it's open. It just wants me to install updates. I'm gonna skip that. Okie doke. So, without the updates installing. Well, actually, still with the updates installing, it's taken a total of a good 34 seconds. So that's actually pretty good. That's not bad. I haven't opened it up in forever though, so maybe that might have something to do with it. But, so yeah, I do love the speed that Mac OS X offers over PC. And I think it's just not just because the hardware is different and very upgraded compared to PCs sometimes, but also because the way the architecture of Mac OS X, specifically in Snow Leopard, which I don't have yet, which shows a lot, but in Snow Leopard, Grand Central Station, the way that it runs things on certain partitions of the processor, which is really a great way to make sure that applications on one side don't crash if another side does. Kind of confusing. But the third, and probably, it's really up there. I don't know which one I like the most, but the third is that the Mac allows the user to be as creative as they want anyway. I've noticed that with all their applications, especially in iLife and iWork, that I've been able to design anything I want without spending, well, I have now, but without spending the money on Photoshop and stuff like that. In applications that aren't even designed for it. Like, take my desktop background, for example. I designed that in iWeb. I was originally going to show you that site that I designed, but here, let's look at, and I'm just going to prove that I designed that in iWeb. I'll admit it is a little clunky because I have a ton of data in here. Here's basically my sketchpad that I worked in, and here, basically, I have a font that I got offline. I got a couple pictures. This bloodstain's a picture, and these two wings here are a picture. And I just put it together into a design, and that's how it came out. And I don't know, this application is built for designing websites, and I designed something that cool, and this is actually a t-shirt design that I'm making. Google Images here, and a font here. I made a logo for the site I'm about to show you that I made. It's just, the possibilities are literally endless with the amount of creativity they give you. I don't know, this is just my, kind of like my concept design area. But let me show you the site I was going to show you. So basically, this site I made completely from scratch. The backgrounds of wallpaper that I found online. So, you know, this whole site was made just with iWeb and just with the tools they give you. I don't know, I just think it's amazing how much leverage you have, how much freedom you have to design, and I've never really found that with a PC, to be honest. Yeah, sorry about that video playing. But, you know, that level of creativity that you get with a Mac, you just don't get with a PC. Every time I've tried to find it, I know I just don't get it. And let's look at, in Pages, I have like a sort of a sketchbook thing that I do, because Pages has a few more, Pages 09 has a few more advantages over iWeb 09 as far as designing, I've noticed. But here's some other stuff I've designed. I mean, this is all, you know, some of it's Google Images, like these pieces of wood in that shoe you just saw were Google Images, but these are just shapes with opacity levels that are differed. Let's edit undo that. But, you know, even if you want to make something for, you know, work, if you're a teacher, if you want to give some students some recognition, you know, you can just, you know, they have a solution for anything you want to do. If you want to make an ad for some little event you're having, if you want to make a newsletter for your, you know, your small, like your book group maybe. You know, anything you want to do, I've never found a problem on a Mac where there wasn't a solution. I'll be completely honest, I never found a problem on a Mac where there wasn't a solution. But this has been a itsthurbird.com vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. This is basically my reasons of why I like Mac OS X. Sorry that I didn't have the video. You just basically had to watch a blank screen while you heard me talk. I'm probably going to put an annotation telling you not to watch that first part, because I didn't talk all that much. But hopefully I'm going to be smart enough to remember to add the video next time, and hopefully I'll start making more videos again. But once again, thanks for watching. And as I upload this video, I'm going to be making a review of Aperture. Really great application. Hope you can can't talk, but hope you can stick around on the site and watch that too. Alright, hey, thanks for watching.